Hello everyone, welcome to Code Ox. Today we'll be going through classes on objects in programming. What's a classes and objects? How would you describe them? Well, throughout today we'll be going through that to figure out what exactly are classes and objects. In your journey as a programmer, at least once you've heard about the fact that programming is more like magic. From thin air, you can produce something very tangible. So for today, let's assume you are the wizard. You're the person that can make things happen from thin air. But then you're tasked to create a million human beings in a time frame. Well, how will you go about that? The series of way you can go about it. You can go about it in the less thoughtful way, which would be for you to create one human being at a time. Let's say you do abracadabra, and then this human being appears. You give him a name, Sunday. You give him a date of birth. You give him if he has beards, has muscle, and you also give him abilities. He can run, can breathe, can read, and also he can drive. This is you created your first human being, and then you move to your next human being. You do abracadabra, and then you create another human. You go to the next, create another human being. But when you keep doing this, before you get to a million, it'll be in a long time. And I think what you also notice is it's quite repetitive. You're repeating on what you do for each human being. See, you're creating for your first human being. You created its head, its hands, its stomach, its leg, its limbs, and then you give it a name, give it a date of birth, give it if he has a beard, give it if he has muscle, if he can run. All these things you're doing it for each human being, which can be repetitive and time consuming. So ideally, I think this way wouldn't be the best route in creating all these human beings. So then, what then? You might ask, what if you have the machine, which you can just whisper to the machine, hey, create a human being with the name of Mark, has beards. With just you talking and not doing any magical stuff. The machine will be the one doing all the magic for you. Wouldn't that be nice? Well, here, here comes the classes in programming language. You're the programmer. You're defining a class. A class is like a machine which will help you produce all the objects you want. In your task, you're given to create human beings. In programming world, we call that objects. So the ability for you to create multiple human beings, we use a structure called a class. So with the class, a class is like a blueprint which you can use to create multiple objects. So instead of you creating a leg, a head, a foot, and give it a name, give it a date of birth. Instead of you doing those repetitive tasks, a class will handle all that, and all you have to do is just to pass in some variables, and then the object is ready and good to go. So that's the concept of objects and classes in programming. So let's see how it looks like in code. So in the code format, you can see here, here we have a class. In this case, we give it a class name human being. Give it a property of name, boolean of. I don't want you to worry about this keyword. All I just want you to know at this moment is for you to define the class, you use what we call the class keyword, and then you give it the class name. So this is just the structure for you to create a class. And then when you want to create an object from that class, you just use the class name, the name you want to give that particular object. Say you want to give it Musa, John, or Caleb. You give it a name and then you equate it to a new. So this new is what we use to create a new object from a class. So you can see you give it a new and then you give the class name and then you pass with this brackets. So with this, you can see the use of the class and an object. All the class just helps you do as a wizard or a programmer. It's basically for you to ability for you to create multiple objects, like a blueprint which you use to create your objects. So for today, this is where we'll stop. And next time we'll discuss about some of the key concepts of object-oriented programming. Thank you.